Welcome back to Where You Live. We have made our way to the beautiful beach here in Sylvan Lake, and I am joined by Beach Ambassador Andreas. Thank you for joining me, Andreas.
Thank you for having me.
So, about 760,000 visitors come in every year to come and check you guys out here on the beach. For the adventurous visitor, what is there to see and do on this beautiful beach?
For the adventurous visitor, I'd probably just say stuff like the flyboarding. People come from across the province to try that out. It's really cool. The aqua splash, it's a great time. And yeah, if you just want to bring your paddle boards and paddle boats, that kind of stuff, that's definitely something to do.
Fantastic. Now, if someone's looking for a more relaxing vacation and plans on just observing the sights and sounds, what would you recommend for that visitor?
Well, obviously the beach. The beach is our biggest attraction. Really relaxing. You could take a walk to the lighthouse, which is just on Lakeshore Drive, so it's really cool too.
So if someone is interested in grabbing a bite to eat or perhaps a beverage, what would the foodies be interested in on this wonderful boardwalk?
Well, obviously we have a lot of things along Lakeshore Drive, but just east and west of Lakeshore Drive too, we have a lot of cool things like local and Blondie's all-day breakfast, and Vietnamese food just west of here. So yeah, all within walking distance.
As a beach ambassador, do you get any odd questions or any questions that you have to answer every single day?
Definitely get some odd questions, but everyday questions is kind of like where can I rent a boat or paddleboard, and we have a lot of options for that, and yeah, just general questions about the town, you know, lake info.
What is your absolute favorite thing to do here at the beach in Sylvan Lake?
Well, my favorite thing is probably just either taking a kayak out on the water or going to the aqua splash. I've been there a few times this year and it's a great time.
Fantastic. We should head there soon. Thank you so much for your time, Andreas. Now let's head down the beach to learn more about the tourism industry here in Sylvan Lake. Joining me now on Where You Live here in Sylvan Lake is Michelle Houle, Special Events Coordinator. What do you think it is about this town that draws so many visitors in year after year to check out the sights and sounds?
It's definitely the lake. Like, we have such a beautiful community and we have such a wonderful lakefront. It's gorgeous. There's always so many activities down there. We have our movies at the beach, our Canada Day. We closed the street down for it. We had a big party down there. It was lots of fun. So it's definitely like our location, our lake, and our community as a whole. We always have such a good time and everybody always comes out to support all of the events.
It definitely seems to be a party place to be, especially in those summer months. Now, there's a lot of upcoming events that both visitors and residents are looking forward to. Why don't you tell us what's to come here in Sylvan Lake?
Yeah, so next up we have B-Ball by the Beach. That's a really fun event. Last year was our first annual event, so this will be the second one. It's on Lakeshore Drive, right on the beach, so that's lots of fun. After that, we have Alberta Art and Culture Days. That's a really awesome culture event. We have the Spark Show, A Hero Takes Charge, happening. So that's going to happen here in the Senior Center behind us. It's going to be a really fun multimedia drama theatrical show with screens and plays and everything. Lots of fun. Really good event. Then we have our Halloween event, which is we get really spooky, and we have haunted bouncy castles and all kinds of fun like that.
Fun.
Yeah, and then right before Christmas, December 1st and 2nd, we have our Light Up the Lake celebrations, which this year is going to be bigger and better than any year before. Now that we have our Nexor Center here, we will be hosting the Yuletide Festival here. We're going to get our meeting rooms, we're going to use the rinks, it's going to be a big festival. And then our Santa Claus parade and our fireworks, we're moving them to Saturday so people don't have to choose between the festival or the parade on Friday night. They can go to everything that they want. So on Saturday, after the Yuletide Festival is completed, that's when the parade and fireworks will be.
It must be amazing to have such a big new center right behind us to help spearhead those special events and make them bigger and better than ever before.
Yeah, so the center is awesome. We're trying to utilize the space as best as possible and have as much as we can for events and programs. We have a lot of new wonderful programs starting in the fall, from hair and makeup to skateboarding to pickleball, all kinds of fun stuff. We're also launching our child minding program. starting September 5th.
Fantastic.
So yeah, this beautiful next door center, we love it. We're so happy to be moved in and operating and using the space.
Wonderful, Michelle. Now, if anyone has any questions about any of the events you mentioned, or if they just want to stay up to date for up and coming events and announcements, what website should they head to learn more?
So they should definitely check out www.sylvanlake.ca. Our events calendar, we post all of our drop-in schedules for the facility. We post all of our events on there. We try and keep it like really up to date. That's definitely the best spot, as well as our Facebook pages, Town of Sylvan Lake and Sylvan Lake Recreation and Culture Facebook page.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle, for joining me. And that is all the time we have for Where You Live today. If you'd like to recommend a new community that we visit, you can do so by checking us out on Facebook and Twitter. And if you're interested in catching up on old episodes of Where You Live, feel free to check out our YouTube channel. I've been your host, Chloe Hopfner. Thanks for watching.